There has been negative propaganda put out about me that's not true.
But I also understand Puff's perspective, because I know what it's like to have my man. Puff called that Drake. Puff on Drake. I understand that. What I'm doing right here, I ain't really trying to get into that with you. This ain't for us. I got something going on already.
Well, who are you hanging out with? Are you hanging out with Diddy? What are you doing?
I mean, yeah, popped out the town car with a camera. Said, yo, Puff, yo, you gotta let me film this. The whole thing, we need to document this, Playboy. He was like, party. And he got pissed at me. He said, yo, don't Playboy, don't play with me. You know I am, I'm Diddy, you know what I'm saying?
So Jamie Foxx suffered a very serious medical emergency that landed him in the hospital.
There's too many coincidences.
T.I. is one hell of a rapper. It seems like the Atlanta MC had already entered the 40 club with peers like Pusha T, Cameron, and Kanye West, a testament to his rap longevity. He released his debut I'm Serious album in October 2001 and has been hopping in the booth, fulfilling that mantra ever since, becoming one of the game's most respected rappers. But in his long career, the actor has picked up some dirty secrets involving industry giants, one of them being Diddy. With the recent news that Jamie Foxx has been hospitalized, T.I. reads all of it as Diddy's doing, and he's feeling the pressure, having experienced something similar himself. So, what is it that T.I. knows, linking Diddy to Jamie's hospitalization? Stick around to find out.
I think they never been to a Diddy party. If you're not dancing,
I just got hard.
Then you got to go. So security, if you see somebody and they not dancing, they got to go. Period.
T.I. and Diddy haven't been the best of buddies through the years, and it's clear why. There are a few celebrities who know Diddy's dirty secrets, and one of them is Jamie Foxx. Foxx was a mainstay back in the 90s when Diddy used to plan his wild sex parties. It appears the actor let the cat out of the bag, and that has left him fighting for his life in the hospital.
Sexy right now.
What's up, Mike?
Get a look at it, people.
Baby. Come on, man, let's get these ladies over here. Let's do it.
Atlanta rapper T.I. believes Diddy is behind Jamie's sickness after the comedian opened up about the producer's past wild parties. The 53-year-old New Yorker is worth around $820 million thanks to his successes in fashion, movies, TV, liquor branding, and, of course, music. But as covered in the documentary Can't Stop Won't Stop, a bad boy story, his first get-rich-quick scheme was selling drugs while a student at Washington, D.C.'s Howard University back in the early 90s. I saw a lot of my friends coming around with big wads of cash, so I decided to try it out, Combs told the Post. In a sense, it was in his genes. His father, Melvin, did the same hustle and was killed in a drug deal gone wrong when Combs was a toddler. But it didn't take long for Puffy to realize street life wasn't for him. I went out on the strip in Maryland, but when I got there, within about 5 minutes, somebody yelled "Jump out." A warning of undercover police. So I started to run, he recalled. There were helicopters. They were trying to break down doors. After that, I told God he didn't have to worry about me going down that road. Puff got into music and started making millions. Then, the parties began, and that's where Jamie Foxx comes in. According to T.I., Foxx, charismatic as ever, took to Hot 97 sometime back, delving into a slew of absolutely hilarious tales from past and present. After taking a quick tally of the women in his life and dispelling rumors of his involvement with Oprah, Foxx opened up about his partying days and the legendary throwdowns he used to organize. Apparently taking cues from Hugh Hefner, whom he revered from a young age, Foxx revealed that he partied a lot with Diddy and got to see the dark side of the record executive when he was drunk.
I would show up to the party in my little town car. This town, you know, I grabbed me a town car so I could skirt. Puff the SUVs.
Before he joined the upper echelon of the entertainment world in the early 2000s, Foxx was a moderately successful stand-up comedian with a music degree and a desire to make the most of his two passions. In an episode of author and investor Tim Ferriss' podcast, Foxx explained the networking techniques he used as a rising comedian to launch his music career. I was the first social media guy without social media, Foxx told Ferriss. Foxx recorded every contact he made and aggressively pursued ones that could advance his career, as long as he knew he could offer them something in return. One of those guys was Diddy.
But Puff say this party, Playboy, this party right here, I said $1.5 million. I said, what? You spent $1.5 million on?
After graduating from an elite international university in San Diego, Foxx decided to try stand-up comedy and found himself hooked. He moved to Los Angeles, and after a couple of years, made it onto the cast of the Emmy-winning variety show In Living Color in 1991. During that time, he continued to tour. And although some people began to recognize him, he was still far from being a true star. To get there, he decided he needed to build a network of both fans and influencers in LA. His comedy routine involved cue cards, and at the end of shows, he would ask the audience to write down their names and pager numbers on the cards if they wanted to stay in the loop for future comedy specials and events. After some time on the road, I had a list of about 800 people, he explained.
And I said, Puff, I'll throw you a party for $400. That will rival this party. And he got
Several years later, Sean Puff Daddy Combs became one of the biggest names in the music industry. Anytime he came through LA, Foxx says, Combs would take over the most popular clubs, barring access to anyone who wasn't personally invited.
Kentucky Fried Chicken. I put it in a nice plate. I said, I got Coca-Cola. I put it in a pitcher. We're at $208 and we are killing it right now.
After the actor released his R&B album in 1994 to little fanfare, he decided that getting close to Combs could open some doors. He started following Combs' entourage anytime he rolled through LA, trying to weasel his way into one of his parties. Since this was long before the era of highly portable cameras, let alone camera phones, Foxx decided to add value to Combs' parties as a cameraman. One day, he followed Combs to a club and asked him at the entrance, giant VHS camera in hand, "Yo Puff, can I record?" Combs recognized him as the guy from In Living Color and decided to make him his personal videographer for the night. Foxx's scheme worked, and Combs called him to film more parties over the years.
Puff and Tupac was like a couple, seemed like to me. It was just a lot of weird shit going on, you know what I'm saying? The vibes ain't there. I guess that's what Tupac was talking about.
It was during these parties that Foxx learned, witnessed, and experienced things that T.I. believes have now gotten him bedridden.
Style. Then he was like, so when we gonna get the chance to, to kick it, like we could just hang out. We gotta kick it.
This is
Puff.
Okay.
You're telling me we gotta kick it, and he was like, why don't we go shopping?
In 2001,
I pay for
Foxx
it.
was filming one of Combs' parties in Philadelphia when Combs took him aside and said, "Yo Money, you know how much this party cost? It cost $1 million for this party." Foxx said he told Combs he could throw basically the same party at his house in LA for just $400. A few weeks later, Combs decided to take Foxx up on his challenge. The then young actor and upcoming singer dug into his archive of contacts and reached out to all of them, from socialites to celebrities who had attended his shows. It was at this party that Foxx started using another networking trick, which ultimately led to chart-topping singles.